it was that a taste of enlightenment. Like, oh, that sounds too good to be like missed. So I wanted to, try it out. And I guess, to be perfectly honest, I was a little bit skeptical. Not really sure what to expect, but it's like, well, it sounds great. I'll just have to try it. That was incredible. So the one-on-one, I didn't really know what to expect. So in his presence, I just felt that really calm energy. And then very quickly, I got really focused, very calm myself. And then all of a sudden, it just felt like there was physical, feeling of energy. So I could almost feel the waves of energy being transmitted to me, and that's incredible. Normally I'm quite a logical left brain person, but that was just you can't really explain that. So, and it was very real. I could feel the energy, and it was just feeling like tapping to a untapped reserve of energy inside of me, which I didn't know existed. So it was very powerful, very, very strong. And what was also really amazing was that so he spoke to me directly, it's as though he could really read my heart or my mind, and he said something along the lines of the external achievement is not that important, and you just have this, you can tap into your internal energy at any time, really. Yeah, so that was when I sat down, that actually made me cry. Yeah, it's like, wow, it's really amazing. And he also talked about the feeling of that energy being really ancient, and I felt it. Again, I can't explain how that can be, but I did feel like, wow, it's part of me for so long, and that was also quite emotional as well. So it was amazing. It just can't be explained. Very powerful, just very powerful energy. I can't even really explain it. It's just something really deep and something profound that is not, obvious in everyday life. But now I know it's in there. Now it's real. So wow, it's amazing. He mentioned to me, or he said to me specifically, remember this feeling, and I was like, oh yes, please, I don't want to forget this. It's so strong, right? And funnily enough, I was just chatting to a friend yesterday about, how can I maximize my energy? And here's the answer. Wow, so I do all these kind of physical stuff to maximize my energy, normally exercise, blah, blah, blah. But this is deep in me that I can tap into at any time. Being so close to him, I really felt his energy. During the free talk, he's just struck me as a very funny, humble teacher. And today I just really felt his compassion. So even during the group sitting, I was feeling his energy, feeling his compassion and unconditional love. And when we were doing one-on-one, it was even stronger. So I have no doubt he really is an enlightened master.
Well, I feel amazing. And I must say, I was blessed to have the Satori transmission being performed one-on-one. And that was such a profound experience. I enjoyed every moment of it. And it was amazing to experience that state. And I think as of now, once you've experienced that, the meditation gives a whole new dimension. And it really inspires to continue doing that. It's difficult to, I would say, put words on it, but as if I dissolved pretty much into everything. So it was an amazing experience. And Master Sri talked about high level of frequency, and pretty much that's what I thought. It was higher level of frequency and then dissolve. It was beautiful.
And now, can you feel it with you still?
It resonates, right? And that's a beautiful feeling. So I'm going to take that with me and hope others can get the same experience too. I was really impressed by his presence and his power in the Satori transmissions. So undeniably, he has this very high level of energy and high frequency. So that radiates. It's a really strong presence and experience. Honestly, the same with all the meditations he did. It's the feeling of stillness and calmness, and it's blissful. it's a wonderful feeling. So it's been great. It was an amazing event. I had a wonderful time. Master Tree has been amazing in his teaching and doing the meditations with the group. So, I mean, it was an awesome experience.
Dus voor mij was today an amazing experience, and I was really happy to find me again. And I suffered, and only have today that beautiful recognition with that person that I forgot, that I lost, and I am really happy that I was here today.
Could you feel the energy in the room?
Yes, before I was here, the group and the volunteers that we are here, the energy was special, that was amazing, that was, you don't know what's going to happen, but you know that something going to change your life again, and that is wonderful. I feel that's what I call my father, and I feel the warm inside, and I feel that everything is going to change in the good way.
That's great. Sounds like you got a lot of hope again.
More than that. More than that.
You know,
And I hope that many people have the possibility to have the great feeling that I have right now. And that is the most important thing, I think. I cannot pay it enough. Because he did today, there's no money that can pay that.
Mm.
Just I hope that many people can have this moment that I have today.
I loved it. I loved it. It made me so light, and the healing was great. I could feel the energy and I could feel the vibration, and I couldn't stop my tears. Like, I tried to stop, but I couldn't stop it, so I just let it go. And then after that, I felt very light and blessed, blissful. I don't know how to say it, but it was a very good feeling. And I went home, I felt like I have no weight, and all the pain were gone. Like, I had joint pain, I had hip pain, and they were all gone. I definitely had less fear, I had less anxiety. I mean, I didn't have anything. Like, I didn't have fear, I didn't have stress. I was lifted. Yeah, I felt it, and it's so wonderful, and I can't believe it. I still, you sometimes can't believe. You're like, oh, maybe it's just by chance. Maybe I'm just happy. I don't know, but I definitely felt it. He's so calm. He's so calm and confident. I think he knows what he's doing. I kind of trust him because I'm searching and I'm looking for a higher purpose. So the more that I come to these kind of places, I feel like I'm a bit closer to what really satisfies me. But I normally don't go anywhere, and the fact that I found myself here, it just says a lot. I was here yesterday, and I've been here since morning. I'm gonna stay for the night. It says that there's something that attracts my soul, so I just let it go.
Today you had the Satori transmission. How was that?
Oh my God, I don't even know how to explain it. It's when you get there, it's just something, you can feel it. It's magical, and you just like, you want to be there. I was like, I don't want to leave it. I just don't want to go anywhere, and you can feel it, and it's unbelievable. It's like, and he says it's natural. It's on you, and you just have to believe in, and you can get there. It's yeah, it was amazing experience. I still feeling it, and I still got the goosebumps and when I talk about it. So yeah, it's amazing. He's he's got a strong energy, and he just like tries to explain things in a way that everyone can understand. That's something that it makes it easy for everyone, and that's what I think everyone is enjoying the same. But it's really easy, and he jokes a lot, and he make things look pretty simple. I guess for him it's pretty simple. But yeah, it's just amazing. He's unbelievable. He's awesome. I would highly recommend that. It's a good experience. Really, really great experience. Great.
Just sitting there, this feeling that I've experienced before, but not for so long, was there. And after sitting with him 3 days, I still felt that feeling. Then this opportunity came up for the retreat, and I thought, let me just go and see what this is about a bit more. Doing the long meditations, I love that. Just the healing, receiving that, and really starting to understand some of the wisdom and the knowledge that I've read in books. But as he said, when you feel it, and when it comes from a different, not your mind, not my mind, which is full of everything, from my heart, and then it's different. And that's one thing, which he reiterated, which is true. It's about follow a master because he knows the state and he can pull you to it, or so that it's the feeling is in the body then. And that's what I've experienced more now, that being in that feeling for longer and being able to hold it and understanding when I fall out and how to come back. It's a peaceness and calmness that doesn't come from the mind. It moves from here for me. So there's a settledness. It's just like time slows down, and I'm not bothered by thoughts. I'm not beating myself up. I'm not going into comparing, judging myself, judging others, needing to move, like, that part of me in my life that's always wanted to, the force of the will, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, otherwise it's not going to, there's an ease. It's like coming back to myself and sitting, not leaning out into the world, but just sitting and being present. And then when he speaks about peace and calm, that came through his meditation techniques, learning that, just the simplicity of that, which is so good because there's so much. And that's the other thing about the master, they take out the confusion. I've just got softer, more receptive. I can sit for 5 minutes and not worry about things. just be somewhere and be present too, and not worry about where I've got to be next or whatever. So that past and future thing, I really noticed that, how that's just diminished. Its influence on me has diminished. But there's wisdom and there's clarity. Like, it's just simple, No, don't go there. And that's what I love. And then, that's the simplicity of not trying to make it complicated. And just, that's what I've really appreciated. Not going into, because my head loves to go there and I'll go there. And him not going there and just being very simplistic. But I'm saying that in a positive way. The simplicity. He gets to the essence. And he's funny. He reminds me of, people I meet in the street. He's got that funny humour, so I think it's wonderful. And what a great gift that, he is.